Have you ever felt that deep, mysterious connection with someone? The kind that transcends distance, words, or time? That gentle knowing within your heart that somehow, somewhere, they are thinking of you too? It isn't imagination. It isn't wishful thinking. It is the telepathy of love, the silent communication between two souls who are bound by divine intention. Love is not bound by miles, nor silenced by absence. Love speaks, vibrates, and reaches. It is the most powerful energy in the universe, and when you truly understand it, you realize that the person you desire is not separate from you at all. You see, everything begins in consciousness. The person you long for is not out there. They are within your awareness right now. Every thought you think of them, every feeling you have toward them, sends out an invisible signal that travels straight to their spirit. When it is filled with love, faith, and assurance, it awakens a corresponding feeling in them. This is not fantasy, it is divine law. As it is written, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. When your heart holds the image of love fulfilled, the outer world must align to reflect that. The secret is not to chase them, not to beg for their attention, not to seek signs. The secret is to become love itself, to be what you wish to receive when your inner state is saturated with love, peace, and certainty. The person you desire cannot resist that magnetic pull. They may not even understand why, but they will feel drawn to you, compelled to reach out, to be near you, to stay with you, because love, in its purest form, always seeks itself. This telepathic connection is not manipulation, it is creation. It is remembering that you are one with the infinite mind of God, and through that oneness, all hearts are connected. When you imagine your loved one and feel love flowing through you, you are communicating on the highest frequency. You are sending them a message more powerful than words, a message that says, I love you, I see you as already mine, I am grateful for your presence in my life. That vibration travels instantly, and it begins to transform their thoughts, their emotions, and their actions. Every great mystic has taught this truth. Whatever you desire, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Faith is the bridge between your imagination and reality when you live in the state of love fulfilled. When you go to sleep feeling as though you are already with the one you desire, you begin to dissolve all barriers between you. The unseen forces begin to move, coincidences align, and what looked impossible becomes inevitable. There are countless stories of people who have proven this law. Think of the one who loved silently, yet their beloved returned after years apart, drawn back by an unseen bond. Think of those who healed broken relationships, not by pleading or persuading, but by changing their inner dialogue, by replacing doubt with gratitude, loneliness with love, and fear with faith. Love, when persisted in, must manifest. It cannot fail, for it is the essence of God Himself. But how do you begin? How do you use the telepathy of love to bring the person you want and make them stay? You begin by entering the silence. Close your eyes, breathe gently, and see them before you, not as someone far away, but as already with you. Feel the warmth of their presence, the sound of their voice, the comfort of their embrace. Let your heart swell with gratitude as if this love is already real, already complete. Do not question how or when. Simply rest in the knowing that it is. Speak inwardly to them from your heart, not with need, not with fear, but with love. You might say, I love you. I am so thankful that we are together. Our love is strong, peaceful, and everlasting. Feel it until it becomes real within you, because in that invisible realm, the realm of imagination, it is real. The outer world is merely catching up to what already exists within. You must also guard your mind. Never entertain thoughts of separation, rejection, or loss. Those are illusions that come when you forget your divine power. Every time fear arises, remind yourself, there is only love, and I am one with it. When you stay faithful to love and imagination, the outer circumstances must rearrange to match that faith. It might happen suddenly or gradually, but it will happen, because consciousness is the only reality. And when they come, when the one you love returns or remains by your side, remember this truth: it was never them alone brought the joy, it was your own inner state of love that drew it forth. You are the source of all love you experience. The person you desire is a reflection of the love you have cultivated within yourself. That is why, to make them stay, you must continue to dwell in love, not fear of losing it. Because what you fear, you invite, But what you love, you multiply. There may be moments when the outer world tempts you to doubt. You might not hear from them, or you might see something that challenges your faith. But remember, appearances are just shadows. They are not final. You have seen beyond them. You have seen the truth in imagination. Hold to that. When the waves rise, be still and know that love is working in the unseen. For love never fails. The universe responds to faith, not fear. In your quiet moments, imagine the most beautiful version of your relationship. See harmony, laughter, shared dreams. Feel the peace of knowing you are deeply loved. The more real this becomes within, the more naturally it will express without, because everything seen began as unseen. Every union began as a vision in someone's heart. The outer is only the mirror of the inner. When you look at the stars, remember that their light travels through time to reach your eyes. So it is with love. The feeling you send today may take time to reach its visible expression, but it will reach. Nothing of love is ever lost. Every thought of kindness, every silent blessing, every act of forgiveness, all of it travels through the invisible network of divine mind, finding its way to the one for whom it was meant. If you ever wonder whether they feel it, listen not with your ears, but with your heart. You may feel sudden warmth or a peaceful knowing, or perhaps you dream of them smiling. These are signs that the message has been received. For in this great spiritual telepathy, no word is wasted, no love unheard. The key is persistence. Do not give up when you see no outer sign. Continue to live in the end, to dwell in the reality of love fulfilled. Say to yourself daily, our love is divine, protected, and eternal. Feel the truth of it until your entire being vibrates with peace. In that moment, you are no longer waiting. You are being, and from that state, everything you desire flows effortlessly. Remember, love does not cling or demand. It trusts, it allows, it knows. When you truly love, you release all fear of loss, because you understand that love is not something that comes and goes. It is who you are. And when you live in that truth, the person you love will feel it too. They will feel safe, cherished, and drawn toward you in ways they cannot explain, because deep calls unto deep and love calls unto love. So let this be your silent prayer. I am one with divine love, the person I desire, and I are united in perfect harmony. Our connection is strong, peaceful, and eternal. I live now in the joy of our union, and I give thanks that it is already done. Then go about your day with a light heart. Don't look for signs, be the sign. Walk as though you are already loved, already chosen, already complete. The telepathy of love will take care of the rest. For when your heart is in tune with love, the whole universe conspires to make it visible. In truth, there are no strangers, no separations, no barriers, only the illusion of them. Love has already joined you in spirit. All that remains is for you to see it, believe it, and feel it into being. The moment you do, the person you want will come, and the love you create within will make them stay, not by force, but by the irresistible power of divine connection. For what begins in love stays in love, and love never fails. You are the center of your reality, the author of every love story you experience. The world does not decide for you. Your inner world does. You may think you are just hoping for someone's affection, but in truth, you are summoning it through the language of feeling. The universe listens not to your words, but to the energy behind them. If your heart is filled with peace, gratitude, and a knowing that you are already loved, that energy becomes your telepathic message. The one you desire cannot escape it, for love recognizes its own frequency wherever it appears. When you understand this, you stop asking, when will they come? And begin to say, they are already here. That change in perspective is everything. The more you dwell in the state of love realized, the more natural it becomes to act, think, and live as one who is loved. You begin to smile more, to glow with quiet confidence, to carry a vibration of joy that everyone can feel. That energy not only draws your specific person closer, it transforms your entire world. Opportunities, blessings, and harmony begin to appear effortlessly, because love is the key that opens every door. Some people may not believe in this silent connection, but love has always been telepathic. Have you ever thought about someone just before they called you? Or felt someone's sadness without knowing why? These are glimpses of the invisible link that connects all hearts. When fueled by genuine love and unwavering faith, that connection becomes a living bridge between souls. It transcends logic and defies distance, because it is powered by the same creative force that moves the stars and holds the universe together. That force is love. and it is within you. Each time you think of the person you love, imagine wrapping them in light. See them happy, whole, and surrounded by peace. Do not see them as lacking or far away. See them as yours, in harmony with you. Feel love flow from your heart to theirs, gentle, steady, unstoppable. You are not sending energy to change them. You are remembering the truth that you are already connected. This remembrance is what brings them closer naturally and peacefully. If doubts come, and they often do, treat them with love too. Do not resist or fight them. Instead, gently remind yourself that doubt is just the shadow that appears when you stop facing the light. Turn back to love. Whisper softly, all is well. Love is unfolding perfectly. Each time you do this, you strengthen your connection because you are choosing love over fear, trust over worry. You are aligning with the divine rhythm that never fails. There is beauty in patience because patience is not waiting. It is faith in action. It is the quiet confidence that what you desire is already on its way. When you rest in that assurance, you release all resistance. The telepathic bond grows stronger in stillness, not in striving. Just as seeds grow unseen before they bloom, love grows in silence before it appears in form. Your only task is to nurture it within, to feel it so deeply that the outer world has no choice but to reflect it back. In moments of solitude, talk to your beloved in imagination. Tell them you forgive them, you appreciate them. You are grateful for the love you share. Listen for their reply, not with your ears, but with your spirit. You will sense their warmth, their peace, their affection flowing back to you. That exchange is real. It is the invisible conversation that precedes every reunion, every reconciliation, every miracle of love. The telepathy of love is not bound by conditions or rules. It does not demand proof because it is its own proof. The feeling of love is the evidence of its existence. You need not convince anyone of its power. You only need to experience it. Once you do, you'll understand that you have always been the one in control, not by force, but by faith. Love is your language, and imagination is your instrument. Together they create reality. As you persist in this loving awareness, your specific person will begin to feel it too. They might start thinking of you randomly, dreaming of you, or feeling compelled to reach out. They may not know why, but something within them will stir. That something is your love calling to them, whispering to their soul that peace and happiness are found in your presence. They will respond, for the heart always recognizes where it belongs. Even after they come, remember to continue loving inwardly. Relationships thrive when built on inner certainty, not outer validation. Keep affirming that your bond is secure, joyful, and everlasting. Keep imagining both of you growing together in peace, laughter, and understanding. Your inner conversations create the outer experience, so speak only of love, gratitude, and unity within yourself. What you sustain in consciousness becomes your living reality. The greatest truth of all is this: you and the one you love are already one in spirit. Separation is only a temporary illusion created by the mind. When you awaken to your oneness, you stop seeking love and start being loved. That is when the telepathic link becomes unbreakable. No distance, no circumstance, no misunderstanding can undo what divine love has joined. In this awareness, you no longer chase, you no longer fear. You simply allow, and as you allow, life begins to mirror your faith, bringing to you the perfect expression of the love you have been nurturing. When you dwell this state, every encounter, every glance, every word exchanged with your beloved becomes infused with deeper meaning. You will notice subtle signs, a smile that lingers, a glance that feels like a touch, a message that seems perfectly timed. These are not coincidences. They are the universe responding to the vibration. Love is intelligent. It recognizes itself. The more fully you embody it, the more effortless the connection becomes, and the more natural it feels for them to remain close to you, drawn not by need, but by the magnetic force of genuine, unwavering affection. It is essential to understand that your imagination is the workshop of creation. When you see your beloved in your mind's eye, do not merely see them physically. See the life you share together. Hear their laughter, sense their comfort, feel the warmth of their embrace. Let every detail be alive with the feeling of love fulfilled. The moment you saturate your mind with that state, you are no longer hoping or wishing. You are experiencing reality. This is the essence of telepathy, not sending messages from lack, but from fullness. The universe does not distinguish between imagined and real. If the feeling is true and vivid, do not be tempted to argue with reality when things do not immediately reflect your inner vision. The outer world is a slow mirror of the inner world. Just as the seed takes time to grow into a tree, love cultivated in your imagination takes time to appear in the physical world. But rest assured, every thought you invest, every feeling you nurture, every silent conversation you hold with your beloved plants invisible roots that anchor them to you. Time is irrelevant to love. What matters is constancy, clarity, and faith. Every night before you sleep, close your eyes and let your imagination sweep you into the reality you desire. See them smiling at you, hear their voice filled with warmth, and sense their presence close to yours. Feel gratitude as though this reality has already unfolded. The energy of thankfulness is a powerful amplifier of telepathic love. Gratitude signals completion. It tells the universe and the heart of your beloved that your love is already fulfilled. Your persistent, faithful imagining draws them like a magnet, because love always seeks its reflection. Even if doubts attempt to creep in, meet them gently. Doubts are only fleeting shadows when compared to the light of love. Replace them instantly with inner visions of union, with feelings of assurance, with the certainty that your desire is already achieved. Your heart must be an unwavering beacon, radiating warmth and peace. The telepathy of love cannot be resisted when it flows from a pure, faithful heart. And remember, it is not manipulation, it is alignment. You are aligning with the divine principle that brings together all hearts meant to unite. As days pass, you will notice changes in your beloved, subtle shifts in their attention, gestures, or words. Perhaps they start reaching out more often, or you sense a softening in their demeanor. These are the invisible results of your loving imagination. Your inner state is the cause. Their response is the effect. They are not merely acting from logic or circumstance. They are resonating with the love you project. Every moment you continue to imagine lovingly, faithfully, and without doubt, the telepathic bond deepens, strengthens, and solidifies. And while you focus on this inner work, live your life as though love is already fulfilled. Engage in your passions, smile at strangers, radiate joy, and nurture your own heart. When your happiness is complete within, your beloved feels it too. They are drawn to fullness, to someone who is already complete and loving. In this state, the attraction is effortless, and staying together becomes natural, for love thrives where it is nurtured and felt without desperation. It is also important to forgive any past disappointments, whether with this person or others. Forgiveness clears the channels for love to flow unimpeded. Harboring resentment or fear blocks the energy and distorts the message you send. The telepathy of love is pure and unfiltered when it originates from a heart free of past wounds. Picture them not only with you, but smiling, joyful, and free of any tension or misunderstanding. Feel the liberation of this unity, and let your mind dwell there consistently. Every day, reaffirm the truth. Our love is permanent. Our bond is strong. We are united in joy, peace, and harmony. Feel the warmth of these words as you speak them inwardly. Feel them vibrate in your entire being. Inner rehearsal is the invisible conversation that creates the visible relationship. It is how the telepathy of love works, silently, persistently, irresistibly. Your feelings are not merely emotions, they are signals of creation, shaping the heart and mind of your beloved to reflect the love you hold within. Do not limit yourself to moments of quiet meditation. Carry this loving consciousness into every action, every thought, every encounter. Smile when you think of them. Speak kindly to others. Radiate peace. Every vibration you emit strengthens the telepathic connection. Your love becomes a living, breathing force that draws them naturally into your life and encourages them to remain, not by pressure or demand, but because their soul resonates with yours. Love, when genuine, is irresistible. And always remember, the most powerful aspect of this telepathy is the feeling of already having them. You do not ask, you do not yearn, you live the state of union. Every heartbeat, every breath, every thought is proof that your desire is realized. This is the secret most overlooked. The outer form cannot dictate love, but your inner state can dictate reality. The world bends to consciousness. As long as you remain steadfast in love, your beloved is naturally drawn, and the bond you cultivate within ensures they stay willingly and joyfully, reflecting the love you consistently radiate. As you continue to nurture this loving state, you will notice the small, almost imperceptible ways in which the universe supports you. A message when you least expect it, a chance meeting, a shared thought. These are the confirmations that your inner world is creating the outer experience. Never dismiss them as coincidence. They are the footprints of your imagination, manifesting. Every smile, every glance, every interaction is a ripple in the ocean of your telepathic love, gradually drawing your beloved closer, making them not just arrive, but remain naturally as part of the life you have envisioned together. It is essential to live from this inner reality consistently. The mind tends to wander, doubts tend to rise, and the world often tempts you to look for evidence in the physical realm. But true power lies in remaining faithful to the unseen. Keep seeing, feeling, and being the love you desire. When your inner world is steadfast, your outer world cannot resist aligning. Just as the sun rises daily without fail, your inner love radiates, illuminating every shadow of separation and bringing the person you long for into the warmth of your reality. Your conversations, both silent and spoken, shape the vibration of your connection. When you speak with love, when your words are kind, gentle, and nurturing, you are reinforcing the telepathic bond. Even when apart, the energy you emit continues to influence their thoughts, guiding them, comforting them, and gently drawing them toward you. This is not control, this is harmony. It is a delicate, loving influence that flows naturally from your unwavering inner state of love. Imagination, when combined with feeling, is irresistible. See them laughing with you, sharing dreams, supporting each other, and celebrating life together. Let every detail be vivid, the tone of their voice, the warmth of their hand in yours, the comfort of being understood without words. Each time you immerse yourself in this reality, you reinforce the invisible connection. Your beloved begins to resonate with it unconsciously, responding not because of persuasion, but because the telepathic frequency you emit is irresistible to their own heart. Do not be concerned with how or when this will unfold. Divine timing is perfect, and the universe works in ways that are often beyond immediate understanding. What matters is the constancy of your love and the faith with which you hold your inner vision. Even if days or weeks pass without visible signs, the seeds planted in imagination are growing trust that every moment spent in the state of love fulfilled is a moment shaping reality. The unseen work is as real, if not more real, than any visible action. When interactions with your beloved occur, let them be infused with the same warmth and certainty you cultivate in private. Act from love, not from need. Speak from appreciation, not from fear. Your demeanor, your presence, your energy, all communicate the message that love is already complete, already whole. People respond to energy far more than words. Your inner state becomes the invisible gravity that draws them closer and encourages them to remain naturally aligned with the love you radiate. It is also important to honor yourself in this process. Love cannot thrive where there is self-neglect or inner conflict. Nurture your own heart, pursue your passions, and cultivate joy independently. When your heart is full, it has an abundance to offer. Your beloved is drawn not to your need, but to your completeness. The telepathy of love is amplified when both hearts are whole and free. For love always seeks its equal, its mirror of joy, peace, and vitality. In moments of stillness, continue to visualize, continue to feel, continue to send love. Do this as a daily practice, as naturally as breathing. Let it become part of the rhythm of your life. Each visualization is a message, each feeling is a beacon, each thought is a gentle pull. Over time, the bond grows stronger, more natural, and more unbreakable. Love becomes the language between your hearts, spoken without words, understood without explanation, and felt beyond the limits of the physical world. Even challenges, misunderstandings, or moments of doubt can be transformed through this telepathy. Respond from the inner state of love, not outer frustration. When you forgive, when you understand, when you maintain faith, the connection deepens. Your inner love shapes the outer reality, and what may initially appear as obstacles simply become opportunities for the bond to grow stronger. The universe is always orchestrating to match the frequency you maintain within, ensuring that love not only arises, but flourishes and endures. As this practice continues, you begin to live in a state where separation is an illusion and union is natural. The person you desire is not a distant hope. but a present reality in the unseen. Every thought, every feeling, every moment of heartfelt love is a thread weaving the tapestry of your shared reality, your inner life. Vibrant with love becomes the blueprint that the outer world cannot resist manifesting. In this way, the telepathy of love is both the method and the miracle, unseen, gentle, yet utterly irresistible. And so, my dear friend, remember this. The love you seek is not somewhere out there waiting to be earned. It already lives within you. Every thought, every feeling, every moment of pure, unwavering love you cultivate becomes the invisible force that draws your beloved naturally, effortlessly, and eternally toward you. Trust in the unseen. Live in the joy of your inner reality, and let your heart be the magnet that attracts the love you have always imagined. Do not chase, do not doubt, do not fear. Simply be love, radiate it, and hold the vision of togetherness with absolute faith. When you do, the universe aligns, hearts respond, and the person you desire will not only come, but stay, drawn to the warmth, certainty, and completeness of the love you have created within. Hold this truth close. Love is your birthright, your power, and your divine instrument of creation. The moment you embody it fully, nothing can separate you from the one your heart calls for. Your imagination is the doorway, your feeling is the key, and your faith is the unshakable force that makes love not just a hope, but a living, breathing reality. So love boldly, imagine vividly, and feel deeply, for when you do, the telepathy of love will move mountains, bend time, and bring your heart's desire to you, forever anchored in the certainty of your own divinely created love.